I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on the latest episode of I Am Gaming podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, and many more cool things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. This is episode 99, which is amazing. That means that the next episode in precisely 7 days from now will be episode 100. Oh boy, 100 episodes of I'm Gaming podcast. And all of this is possible only because of you, dear Patreon supporters, and your generous contributions you make each month to make sure that my podcast keeps on going. Please, everybody, check out the description below and links to all my Patreon supporters and their really cool, really amazing, really excellent ventures that include Twitch streams, YouTube channels, games, and so much more. Like always, again, a huge thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and if you too would like to support me on this platform, please check out the description below. Now, in episode 99, I'm all about the process of pitching and how you can improve that process with a really simple, really easy advice or a tip, at least from my perspective. And the same goes even when you pitch something like yourself. For example, when you want to get a new job or you're looking for new opportunities, you also basically pitch yourself to that company, to that organization, saying, hey, you might want to consider getting me on board because I will be more than useful to your organization and to the people working in it. The same goes for pitching games, pitching movies, pitching basically anything you'd like to present in some shape or form to people who have a vested, usually financial interest in supporting your project, or when it comes to you directly, supporting you through the process of giving you a job. In all of these cases, always think about pitching a singular thing. By this, I mean pitching a singular idea that might have a different element, or two, or three, or four, or how many, but is still a singular, unified, basic idea that you're presenting to somebody on the other side. Now, this isn't an elevator pitch. It can be long, it can be winding, but like elevator pitch and the process of providing an elevator pitch, you should have that laser tight focus on a singular thing you're actually presenting through that pitch to anyone who's listening. This means, for example, if you're looking to get a job, let's say you're looking to get a job in the gaming industry, understand what is your key benefit, what is your key strength, your key element, professionally and privately, that you bring to the table for this company. That key element is your ticket in. It's great to be a jack of all trades, it's great to be versatile. First, that's also a life philosophy and professional philosophy I've been following for basically my entire life. However, that is a great thing once you get going inside of some kind of organization or a process or whatever, or a project. But once you're pitching, the most important thing is to present that singular concept of what is the thing that you're providing to the same organization, if they let you in or if they support your project, or anything in between. Because in all of those cases, that is the thing that you want to kind of connect in the minds of people listening with the image and the concept of you. So you are that person and you're bringing to the table A or B or C or D or whatever, but it should be a single letter, a single thing, even if you know how to do other things, or if your project is a lot more wide and covers an array of issues. Always have that one thing that you're presenting, one thing, a key benefit, key advantage, key component that allows your project or your concept to rise above everyone else. This isn't easy and includes a pretty solid understanding of whatever you're pitching. So it's really hard to pitch kind of using autopilot and simply saying the words you should say and being more or less disconnected with it. The much more important thing is not to be smooth, not to be silky, but to have that singular thing that is actually driving your vision, either as you individually are, as a person who's looking for a job, or that's driving your vision when it comes to your project, for example. In all of those cases, the same thing applies. Singular things stuck in people's minds is the way forward. You want to be stuck in the minds of people that listen to you, who will have that simple, singular information and think, yeah, we need that, or I need that, or our organization needs that, or our project needs that, whatever it might be. That singular thing is your way in. So imagine it like having a bunch of doors, all of them have a bunch of keys, and all of them lead into that same space you're looking to get into. It's great to have a lot of keys to a lot of doors, but it's enough to go through only one of these. So if you can make sure that you have a single key for a single door that leads you where you want to go, you don't need to have many more keys to present them along with that one, because the first key will actually do the trick and do it completely. It will get you in, it will get your project in, or whatever else you might be working on. So don't forget, pitch singular things, pitch clear things, and do it always, including those times when you're basically pitching yourself. This is all for this episode of iGaming Podcast. This is episode 99. Hopefully you found this interesting, useful, or at least not boring completely. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, check out my Patreon page. That would be awesome if you have $1 to spare, or $2 per month. But if you don't, it's still cool. And thanks so much for listening. My name is Ivica. This was I Am Gaming Podcast. Have a great week, and I'll see you in precisely 7 days from now. Until then, bye bye.